I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is NELO, and today guys I want us to talk about, there's this video that NELO OKEKE did about, enjoying your 20s, dating in your 20s, and I believe that video is a spin-off of TOKE MAKINWA's video where she talked about Lori Harvey and enjoying your 20s.
Like honestly, if you're in your 20s, if you're crying over a guy that what all it gives to you is heartache, problems and tears, are you a fucking onion? Why are you always crying all the time? See your mates, 24. See the way she's just changing them anyhow. And you know what? You go to fear those men. Those men will be afraid of her.
And I wanted to come on here and talk about it because I saw a video that a little friend of mine did in response to those videos, talking about, oh, now I'm going to enjoy my life, I'm going to enjoy my 20s. I heard NELO OKEKE's video and it really inspired me to enjoy my 20s, and now anybody that wants to date me, if you want to ask me on a date, I'm ready to date, I'm ready to travel, I'm ready to go anywhere. And I was like, okay, cool. Listen, I dated a lot in my 20s. I'm not even going to come here and try to pretend or front. And I strongly believe that your 20s are the time for you to explore, date a lot of men. Now let's not get you confused. When you say date is not the same thing as maybe sleep with a lot of men. But I mean, if you want to do that, it's your body. I mean, it doesn't really matter as far as I'm concerned. The whole body count thing is bullshit. It's just society's way to put women down and just restrict women generally, because nobody's counting bodies for men. Okay, it's always for women that where they want to start counting body. But just be reasonable, because apart from body count and all of that, there are a lot of diseases out there, and you just want to protect yourself. So be reasonable. And especially the society that we live in as Africans. I'm an African woman and I grew up in Nigeria, and I know that there's globalization and everything, but let's be real, African society, we still have a long way to go, especially when it comes to women and dating. So yes, this is the angle that I wanted to address this message. Please date in your 20s, but please date with sense, okay? Use your sense, okay? Be reasonable, be sensible, and try so much not to put your business out there. Do you understand? Date, but you don't have to you don't have to talk too much. And when you're dating, try and be coded, because yes, the society that we live in is not that advanced. Like, you cannot be leaving your parents' house and then you want to be dating, and everybody wants to date me. Today green car will bring you back. Tomorrow you're with another man. Next, the people don't know anything. They don't know what dating is. They don't know that, oh, she's just dating. As far as they are concerned, you're for the streets. You are for the streets. I know that when we follow people like TOKE MAKINWA, and all the advices that they give, about enjoying your life, it's all about the money, get me spoiled. And yes, but the truth is, living that kind of baby girl life in our African society, it comes with consequences. Are you ready? Can you afford to pay the price of living the baby girl life? Can you? Are you even willing? Is that even the life that you want for yourself? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself, okay? And baby girl, I don't know if you're going to be watching my video. I'm talking to you in particular. You've got to be smart. Enjoy your life, but apply your sense, okay? It's a different thing, if you're in uni and yeah, you're dating different guys in uni. It's okay. Your parents don't know what's happening. Your church members don't know what's happening. Your family members don't know what's happening. The people in your area where you live, they don't know what's happening. You're not going to go to your church where you worship and you want to start dating all the men in your church. Come on now. Because you just want to be free. You're not going to go to your workplace where you work and you want to start dating all the men in your office. Come on now. Do you get where I'm coming from? In everything that you do, you need to apply your brain. You need to apply your senses. And you don't need to tell people your business. See, there are people that are worse than you are. They do worse than you are, but you know what? They know how to package their business very well. I like that, you know, when NELO OKEKE was talking in that video, when she was talking about, you know, how she enjoyed her 20s and rocked her 20s, and she was like, you know, at some point she was like, it's not everything. You know, it's not everything that you need to know. Just know the basics, okay? Yes, go out. Yes, have fun, especially when you're young and you haven't got kids. Please try and have fun, okay? Go to attend parties, you know, club if that's your thing, travel if you can afford it, save and travel, you know, experience all these things. And even if you want to do it with men or with a man, do it, but please keep your business private, because the society that we live in is not ready. It's not ready for a woman to be free. It's not ready for a woman to live her best life, you know, openly. Yes, you can live your best life, but you have to do it with sense. Yeah, some of you be like, oh my god, some girls that, you know, they were promiscuous, they're now married to the best men. Yes, but guess what? Those girls, they did it with sense. Don't poop where you eat. Don't throw yourself open where people that know you are. Don't come on social media and, you know, you want to be blabbing like TOKE MAKINWA. You want to be talking about, you know, how you're not going, I'm not going to date a guy if it doesn't end this, if it's not like this, no, I'm not going to. You're not TOKE MAKINWA. And TOKE MAKINWA, that's her brand. That's how she fits. Are you eating from that? Is this coming to social media to just talk blah 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 about your sex life? Is it your brand? Is it making money for you? Do you even have the personality, the lifestyle? You know, one thing I always tell, people that are close to me, you know, young girls that are close to me, I always say, you have to look at your own particular circumstances. Why you act. You can be friends with people and your friends are doing this, doing that. Ask for you yourself, can you afford to live the kind of life that your friends are living? And this is why even for us that we are married, our homes are different. You're not going to go to your friend's house and because her husband, you know, used to enter the kitchen and cook for her, you know, while she sits down in the living room, and then you come back to your own house where you've been cooking for your husband, and then you say, you know what, things have to change now. No, every family dynamics is different. It's also the same thing when you're single. There's something that another girl would do and get away with by virtue of maybe her family standing. It could be that, you know, her parents are, you know, up there, and your parents are, you are just there. And whether you like it or not, some people, by virtue of their, you know, their social standing in life, they will get away with some things that you, by virtue of where you're coming from, you will not get away with. So in everything that you do, you know, you have to have sense. If you're making friends with people, you need to know where you're coming from, and you need to know what you want out of your life, and so you need to act accordingly. I don't even know who this message is for, but I just wanted to put this out there that yes, enjoy your life in your 20s, but please, my baby girl, enjoy your life with sense. Okay? Be coded, be guided. And you know, also one other thing I also want to say about dating in your 20s, be very intentional with dating in your 20s. Yes, enjoy your life, but also be very intentional about it, especially if you're someone that, you know, you come from a not very affluent background. If you come from a poor home, you know, I would suggest that when you want to date here, try and date out outside of your circle. You know, try and package yourself very well as a girl. The good thing is that in your 20s, if you package yourself very well, if you look good, you know, you make your hair, you do your nails and everything, you could attract someone, you know, who is outside of your circle. It doesn't have to, you don't have, every relationship does not have to end in marriage. Have that mindset as, you know, as a girl in your 20s. Just have fun for the sake of fun, for the sake of experience. Like, you could specifically be intentional about your dating, because dating would expose you to different kind of men and different kind of lifestyle, a different kind of lifestyle from what you're used to. And I say this especially if you're a girl from a poor home. Be very intentional about your dating. Try to, you know, aspire for men that are on the higher spectrum, and don't do it because, oh, you want to trap this man or you want this man to marry. You know, have that mindset that, you know, you just want to, it's for the experience, just for the fun. Date for different reasons. Date because you want to see how people who live in Lekki live. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, date for that. Date because, you know, you want to see how artists, you can, as in, date different kinds of guy. Like, you could date an artist because just for the experience. What is it like dating an actor, a musician? What is it like dating a banker? What is it like dating a business? Like, date for the experience, date for the fun. It doesn't always have to be about marriage. Do you understand? Especially when you're in your 20s. As you start to get, you know, towards the upper 20s, then you can now start, you know, being intentional. Now you can start weeding out and saying, okay, this is what I want. Now you can now start talking about, you know, getting serious with your relationship, and, you know, limiting your dating options, and just being very particular about who you date. But like, when you're in your 20s, try and be experimental and very intentional with your dating. That's another thing that I wanted to quickly throw on. Yeah, I hope somebody finds this video useful and helpful, and please share with your friends and, you know, your families, people who are single right now and in their 20s. So anybody that you think that, you know, this video will be useful and helpful to, please share. Until next time when I come your way, my name is Nelo. If you are yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back with another juicy topic. I keep it juicy. Bye.